Hey everybody, it's Tony the Blacksmithing Gamer, and here we do everything from blacksmithing to 3D printing to bring the things inside the video games into the real world. This week, Gears of War 5 comes out, and with that, I made the Talon Auto Pistol. Let's get started. I'll show you how we made it.
Initiate Combat Simulation 12.
Damon, Combat Simulation 12 will provide a gear as skilled as Lieutenant Walker with minimal challenge.
Iris, I knew I loved you.
Okay, Simulation 13. Higher challenge, better results. Worst case, Dell's in the hospital for like a week or two.
Wait, hospital what now?
Unit requires
Unfortunately, I had a little bit of a shift on the slide here. This one is worse than this one, but I think this one's usable. So I'm going to go ahead and take off all the support material and use this one and check this one. Okay, so we got the Talon Auto Pistol going here. I've been fighting a lot with the tolerances, so I'm still learning how to do 3D design, and that's one of the main reasons I started this YouTube channel, is just to kind of grow my learning of 3D design and design in general. I got a forge. I haven't been using it very much because I've been focusing so much on this stuff. That being said, I love doing it, and it's really fun, and I like it a lot because I get to share it with everybody every time I design something. That being said, because I'm still learning, each one of these projects, sometimes I push myself a little bit too far maybe, and end up with little issues that I end up having to work through manually. So I got the mag. We got that goes in there, no problem. I have the barrel. I have a little inlet inset right there. That goes in here like this, and that fits in there well. And then we got the slide. So the idea is to have the spring on the barrel, have this guy slide in, and there, if you look closely right here, you see there's a guide. There we go. We'll call it a slide guide. So right here, there's a slide guide, and on the inside of the slide, there's a well, the opposite basically. But getting these two to line up amongst the 3D print support material I had to use, and a few other things. It's as you can see, it's fighting me a lot. Even without the barrel, which goes like this, you know, I feel, because I had a bit of a shift on this print, I think that might have to do with it, but you can see it's starting to come together. But the idea was to have the slide be able to move back and forth on the rail here with a spring, and then what I would do is I would have a pin right here in the bottom that would hold it so that it wouldn't just shoot right off the front. Every time you pulled it back, it would just stop at this point here, because I had a little guide to let it slide back and forth. So basically the screw would be the stop for the slide forward. Yeah, again, learning experience for this one again, but I really like designing this guy. I might end up just making it lock in place because I'm running out of time for this week's video, but just be aware when you're looking at printing your own, that's what I was intending to do with this. Again, didn't necessarily work out exactly as planned, but not giving up just yet. I'm gonna do some more sanding and filing to see if I can get this to work out for the sliding action, and stay tuned. Real quick, I'm trying to get my first 1,000 subscribers, so if you like what I'm doing and want to support me, hit that subscribe button. Alright, so a little bit more fit and finish, and we have a little bit better fitting now. So sanding pretty much everywhere. We got the barrel on, and so the way this guy slides in, you get the there you go, and you just put them in like that. Kind of locks it into place there, and then obviously you got the slide, the barrel that just goes on there, and you have the assembly mostly together. It's still a little bit tight here, but oh yeah, and finally the mag. And then this guy just goes here, and it's pretty much ready to go. Alright. Oh, geez. So I had a hell of a time finding where the high spots are on this guy, but I used a trick I saw once where you just give it a thin coat of paint and put the slide on, and then you see where all the high points are when you take it off, and you see where it rubbed off. So I used that trick to identify the spots and did a little bit more work on them. Now let's just do another test fit on the dry side. There we go. A little tight. I might do a little bit more to make sure everything is 110% in terms of, you know, if it slides, especially when I get the paint on there. But yeah, it's definitely still tight. It's that much closer. We have just a little coat of primer on everything, and we're gonna paint it now. Alright, so I got the frame here. Now I'm just going to add these guys back on here, and well, the reality is I was planning on having them move, but I can't seem to print the pin here properly, so I'm just going to fix them, and yeah, here we go. Alright, so we got the pieces on. I got a little bit of blue. Just gonna paint it in. Yeah, we got the frame all painted up. Might be hard to see in the sun, but taking advantage of the sun while it's still here. Winter is coming. So basically we're just doing a few finishing touches here and there. Just doing a little bit of dry brushing, and then we'll assemble the whole thing. Thanks again for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button. Or if you want to follow me on any of these social media websites, you can get daily updates on the projects I'm working on. Thanks again for watching. I'm Tony, the Blacksmithing Gamer, where every week we're making things from the games we love.